Hi everybody! I thought I would share a new video. So, I was going to talk a little bit about some stuff that's been going on. I got a really nice present in the mail. I made a new friend and she sent me the nicest card, and she's so sweet. What she wrote in the card was just the sweetest ever, and thank you, Karen. It really means a lot to me, what you wrote, and thank you for the present. It really made my day. And when I am back in California, we are going to hang out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We are going to figure it out, and we are going to hang out, and I'm going to give you the biggest hug. This is the card. Yay, it's a kitty. I love kitties. And I just thought that was the cutest card ever. She sent me these really cute hair clips. And anybody who's known me for a long time knows that I love sparkly things and I love glitter. I'm just a big kid. And if they actually made glitter shoes for big kids, I would be wearing them. Trust me, every day. The best part, I had to say it for last because this is so awesome. Doo doo doo! It's Doc Brown! Yay! This is so cool, and I am going to kiss him every day. Thank you. You were just the sweetest, and I really appreciate you thinking about me. And I'm gonna give you a hug. Seriously, we are going to hug. So it's gonna happen. Mom and I are joining some really awesome girls in a weight loss competition here in Colorado. And whoever's team loses the most amount of weight wins $500 towards donating to a charity of their choice. And we are going to kick butt. I already know it. These girls are awesome, and we are going to have fun, and we're going to be there for each other, and it's going to be cool. So I am going to keep you guys posted on that. So I haven't really talked a whole lot about like my past and what got me into juicing. I might have posted a little bit about it, but I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time. But I was emailed by somebody from, I don't know if you guys know who Joe Cross is, but he is the guy who started, he did a movie called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And he juiced for 60 days, and he traveled all over the U.S., and he made this most amazing documentary, and I tell everybody about it. When I moved back home, well, what happened was my mom had came to visit me and my kids when I was living in the South. And I was very depressed, and I hide that pretty well. The people I care about, I don't want them to know that I'm sad, and I always try to make everybody feel better and make everybody smile, and I didn't want anybody knowing that inside I was just miserable, and I was so depressed. My weight just went way out of control, and I was real sick, and my left leg was it was awful. It was very swollen, purple. It hurt to touch it. Even a blanket hurt to touch on my leg, and to put any kind of pressure on it was miserable. And I have a really good pain tolerance, and I would hop around from the furniture, because I didn't want to use crutches. And it got to the point where towards the end I had to use crutches. There was no way around it. And it was awful. I was not living. I didn't leave my house. I didn't want people to look at me. I was miserable, and my kids were suffering. I couldn't do things with them, and I had always battled my weight, but it was never this bad. It was never to the point where I had constant headaches. I couldn't sleep. I was emotional because I didn't feel good. So, of course, when you don't feel good, you are emotional. And I was in denial. And I didn't know anything about nutrition. And I honestly didn't think that there was any hope. I could not see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I was actually on the verge of asking my folks if I could send my kids home to them to be taken care of, because I didn't think I could take care of my kids. I thought my kids would be better off without me, and I really thought I was gonna die. And it's very it's hard. My mom came to visit, and she didn't show it at the time, but later on she told me that she went home crying because she was so worried about me, and she didn't want to leave me there. And things were going on in my relationship, and I knew I had to make a change if I wanted to live and if I wanted to be a good mom, which I did. My kids are the most important things in the world to me. And I wanted to be there for them. I wanted to live a wonderful life with them and do things with them. And I wanted to be there when they graduate and when they get married and when they have kids. And I called home, and I asked my folks if the kids and I could move back and stay with them. And they, of course, they love me, and they said yeah. So I moved back home, and at that time, my mom and dad had found out that my dad's diabetic, and he was pretty sick. And my mom is the master researcher, and so she was doing all kinds of reading, and she came across Joe's movie, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Sorry, it takes me a while to get into what I was talking about. I get sidetracked sometimes, so I'm sorry. She found the movie, and she watched it, and then my dad watched it, and then my mom asked me to watch it. And I was so inspired by Joe and Phil, who is the truck driver in his movie. And my mom was like, I want to do this. She's like, let's, do this. Let's shoot for 40 days. And I was totally down for it. I was like, what do I have to lose? Seriously. I've tried dieting. I've, all kinds of diets. And I've tried diet pills. And, why not try juicing? And, like I said, I battled my weight majority of my life. I was always the heavy kid, and was always picked on and teased. And it's funny because I have the personality where I love everybody. And so I fit in with certain groups, little groups. People liked me, but other people really picked on me, and so it was hard. And once I got pregnant with my oldest son, I had put on a bunch of weight, and it kind of just went downhill from there. I never really lost the baby weight, so I just kept gaining weight, and I went from one bad relationship to another, and I always thought it was me. I thought I had a problem. And I thought, the reason people, were treating me that way was, because I wasn't good enough or I was too fat. Dumb things, honestly, because if someone's going to treat you bad, it's not you. It's them. They have an issue. They have some kind of problem. And I'm getting distracted again. I'm sorry. So anyways, that's a whole other subject if people want. We could talk about that later. So we decided to juice because of Joe and his movie. And we did it for 42 days. And Mom could have kept going. It was actually Dad and I who was kind of ready to end at 42 days. And but you know what? I did it, and I know I can do it again. So since the juicing, that original juice fast, I've done 7 days, I've done 10 days, I've done 15 days. But now Mom and I are going to do the 30 days. So anyways, someone from Joe's staff emailed me and asked if they could interview me and share my story on their website and their Facebook. And of course, I was so excited, because if I could meet Joe and just give him the biggest hug and tell him how much I love him and how much he really, really changed my life, I would do it in a heartbeat. So I was like, yes, please share my story, because I was, like I said, I felt like there was no hope. I felt like, I was always going to be that miserable, and I was going to die that miserable. And I was wrong. And I want to be able to share with everybody that I was wrong and that anything is possible. You can just, if you set your mind to it, you can do it. And that's what it's all about, is you got to set your mind to it. And if you have not seen Joe's movie, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, I'm sorry. I love saying that because the movie is awesome. Please watch it. Please. And if you're sick, depressed, if the doctors have given you medication and it's not helping, and or if nobody seems to know what's wrong with you, what do you have to lose? Really, there isn't anything to lose. I'm always talking about juicing, and I'm always talking about what I've learned about nutrition and about the things that I have learned that's in foods, and about how there's no nutrients in the foods out there, the processed foods. And once you know what is going on, it's frightening. It really is. And it really helps you make better choices in what you buy. And as I've learned, I've shared with my children. And now my 10-year-old, when we go to the store, he looks and reads the labels. If it has high fructose corn syrup or something in there that we don't know what it is or we can't pronounce, we don't buy it. And sometimes it's a struggle for the kids because, you know, there's times that they really want certain cookies or they want something. But they've seen their mom sick. They've seen me on crutches. They've seen me cry. They've, you know, things that they should have never have had to have experienced. And I think that that's really helped them also. And my kids are so cute. They've even made up this song about GMOs in food. That's another topic that we talk a lot about in our house is genetically modified organisms. And once you start researching and you really, you learn this stuff, you don't want to put that stuff in your mouth. You don't want to eat that stuff. And there's another movie out there that I think is really, really, really helpful, and it's called Hungry for Change. And so if you haven't seen that, I really suggest watching that also. Sorry, sometimes I get all teary. I've been there, and I've been in the worst spot, and there is hope, and I want to be able to help anybody that I can. So, I'm here if, anybody has questions. If you guys want to know what helped me, what worked for me, that's why I created this page on Facebook, was to share recipes that I like or that I found helpful, quotes, videos, things that I found inspiring and that motivated me and helped me. I want to be there for others, and we can do it. We can do it, and even if you don't have a good support system, I think that's what's great about the internet, especially on Facebook, because you may not have a good support system at home, but you can have that online. And I have made some amazing friends online, and great support system, so much encouragement, love, just I can't even tell you, it's overwhelming. And I want to be able to give back some of that love that people have shared with me. And so like I said, I'm here. If you guys have questions, please feel free to email me. And, if it's something that I can't answer, I will tell you. And I will gladly pass, the question on to one of my mentors who, have helped me. And you're not alone. Honest, you're not alone. And it may feel like that, but you're not. And heck, if you don't even want to talk about juicing and you're just having a bad day and you need to vent, I can listen. I've been through a lot, and you guys aren't alone. And I know I'm repeating myself a lot in this video, but it just I really believe in juicing, and I really believe in nutrition, and well, of course nutrition is important, but what I mean is learning about the lack of nutrition in the majority of the foods. I really believe in that, and I really believe that we can do anything together. as long as we are there for each other, we can. And I believe we can make a change in the world. And it just takes courage, and it takes being there for each other, and not being afraid to say what you feel, and just going for it. And I don't know what's in store for my future, but I have a lot of goals and dreams, and I'm going to be writing a book. Well, I've been writing rough drafts, and I'm going to write a book, and I'm excited. And there's lots of things that I want to do, and I want to get out there and help the world. And I want to tell you guys thank you for joining my page, and for all the love and all the support and kind words that you have given to me. And you really, really, all of you really help me. I love you guys. And, maybe I haven't met you all in person, but just a little bit of love really makes a difference. And I have gotten a lot of emails, and just so you guys know, I might not be able to get you replied back to right away, but I will do my very, very best to get you written back as soon as possible. It's just going to take me a little time to get everybody written back. So I'm not, ignoring anybody. So just so you guys know, because I would hate for anybody to feel like I'm, not writing back or, anything. But, yeah, so I think I got off subject again, huh? So I did my interview, and it was shared on Joe's Facebook, the Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead page, and it was also shared on Joe's Reboot page. And if you have not checked that out either, please check it out. It's awesome. And he has lots of great recipes. A lot of great people are on there. And another one of my mentors and inspiration along my juicing journey, I met Drew Canoli from Fit Life TV. And he is another really cool person. He has a Facebook page called Juicing Vegetables, and they share a lot of great, inspiring, motivating posts and juice recipes, and though they have really helped me a lot. And so I really suggest joining those. Get on the Facebook, look up their pages, and if you guys want to know any other links or any other kind of information, email me, and I would be glad to share with you guys groups and pages that have helped me along the way. But anyways, I'm talking too much, and I'm sorry. I get to talking and I skip all over the place. So hopefully, you guys were all able to keep up in there with me. But I gotta go. I gotta get my booty into the gym, and so I gotta get out of here. But I wanted to share my shirt. I know it looks backwards, but so this was made so I could wear it in the gym. And so Kitten the Juice Pirate, and on the back, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got my my before photo. And so yeah, I got that because I thought maybe it would be a great conversation starter to talk to people about juicing. So yay. But anyways, I hope everybody is having a really good day, and I'm sure I probably forgot to say things that I really wanted to say, but next video for sure. And thank you guys. Thank you for being there for me. And you guys all have a good night. Bye.